Right guys, I've been searching on YouTube for videos to change the front discs and pads on a Range Rover Evoque 2014. So this is my take on it. I've already done this side. Right, the tools you need is a G-clamp, long screwdriver which you'll see shortly, gloves, half-inch wrench, wire brush. You want some anti-seize compound or copper slip, some brake cleaner for cleaning up the discs after. You'll need a light. You got an 18mm half-inch socket there. That's to undo the bolts on back of the calipers. A breaker bar and a 21mm half-inch socket to remove the wheel nuts. I just use this it's a bit quicker. Right, I'll just pause it there guys, and I'll show you the next step in a minute. Right, wheels off, jacks in place. I always step my wheel underneath the body of the car just as a precaution. Right, so you've got this retaining clip there, so pop that off. Just going to pause this a minute. Right, I found it's easier to use a pair of pump pliers to get this clip off. Like that. You squeeze it and it just comes straight off, no problem. Just going to pause again. Right, I find the easiest way to undo this is a T50 Torx bar on there. You need to stop the disc from turning while you're trying to undo that. And I just put my screwdriver there, secure it. Right, just going to pause again. Right, I've flattened that, but I haven't taken it off completely yet because we need to remove the caliper. You've got two. There's a rubber shroud there, and one at top, one at bottom, and it's got Allen key. Now it's a funny size, it's like 7mm or something. So I found using a T45 Torx, because it fits nice and snug, you can undo those, and that'll remove this front bit. So I'm going to do that bit next. Right, there are the two pins I've removed from there. So now that should come off now, no bother. Right, you got this front pad here. There's a plate there, so when you remove the pad, you need to take that plate off and then clean it up and fit it on the new pads. Next thing, I've got to undo these top and bottom bolts, and then I can remove the caliper to get the disc off. So I've got my 18mm socket on that, and use my breaker bar. It's quite stiff. That's it, that one's gone. So I'll undo those and I'll remove the rest of the caliper. Right, that's the disc on. Now the next thing to do is push this piston back. And what I'd use is this G-clamp, but you leave the old brake pad on so as not to damage anything. So that just goes over like that. Tighten it up, push the piston back, and it makes it easier to get the brake pads back in on the new disc. Right, that's the new pad in the piston side, and that's the other front pad with the rattle plate on. So that then goes in there like that. It's pretty obvious really. Right, caliper's back on, and then there's just this retaining clip to just go on. It fits the top there, and those two centre holes, and the bottom one goes there. It's a bit awkward at first, but you know, it's no bother. Okay. Right, the final thing to do is just put this rubber grommet back in there. I just pull that out, it just makes it a bit easier for when you're moving the caliper. That's that. Give it a bit of a clean up as well, and just make sure you've cleaned the discs with some brake disc cleaner, because they coat them with a special coating to stop them rust, but obviously it's no good for your new pads. So that's pretty much it, guys. Wheels back on and then give them a test. Hope this has been some help to you. Take care. Cheers. Bye.